Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Misterkmaj, and today we're going to take a deep dive into the character Basim from Assassin's Creed and find out whether or not he will be a good protagonist in Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is currently set to release in spring of 2023. For those of you who have played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then you are familiar with Basim as he ended up playing a pretty big role in that game. And for those of you who decided to skip Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Basim is an assassin and member of the Hidden Ones who worked with Eivor's brother Sigurd in Norway before meeting Eivor and ultimately setting up a bureau with his apprentice Hytham in Ravensthorpe. Assassin's Creed Mirage takes place about 20 years before Valhalla, so this will be a younger Basim in the game. Now, I mentioned that this video is going to be about whether or not that Basim, the protagonist in the upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage, will be good. So how exactly can one determine if an assassin is good or not? Let's break down what we know about the game. Assassin's Creed Mirage is going back to the roots of Assassin's Creed in terms of stealth, size, and a narrative-driven storyline. Did I just say a narrative-driven storyline? We haven't seen that since... As far as I'm concerned, fans of Assassin's Creed think very highly of Ezio, including myself, and one can argue that this is because of how his character developed and how Ubisoft developed what is now known as the Ezio collection around his narrative. And this is what people like. The series took off because people got the chance to become a stealth-killing machine while following some good character development through a storyline across multiple games. Recently, Assassin's Creed has been accused by fans of wandering down a path that goes in the complete opposite direction of how the franchise began. This has been done with extremely large games, RPG elements, and protagonists that flat out refuse to become assassins. I do not mean to pick on Valhalla so much because I actually think that it was a good game, but similarly to Odyssey, it would just make more sense if the words Assassin's Creed were removed from the title. I also want to point out that being a good protagonist does not necessarily correlate with the older Assassin's Creed games. I have never been a fan of Connor Kenway, even though a lot of other things about Assassin's Creed 3 were good. Connor always seemed like an immature character and an overall weak one as well. Another example of this would be Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. Origins was the first game that Ubisoft released when they decided to change the Assassin's Creed formula. While there are things about that game that I disliked, such as the leveling system, Bayek was a really cool character who fit well into the origin story of the assassins. But back to Basim, he is an assassin. I think that with all signs pointing towards an older style Assassin's Creed game featuring an actual assassin, that this will be a great game with everybody enjoying playing as Basim. And like I already said, I think that it helps we already got to know Basim a little bit from Valhalla. Of course, this is all speculation and we will have to wait until the game comes out. But from the information that we have right now, Basim appears to be the one to be able to get the series back on track. Thanks for watching.